Hey guys, welcome to episode number 152. Today is Monday, so it's Update Monday, and this might look like a little bit of a step backwards in the fish room, but after my last video and detailing my sump troubles, I got a lot of good comments and a lot of really good suggestions on what I should do to correct this problem and to get this fish room up and running. And so essentially what I've decided is that based on the comments that I got and based on doing a little bit more research, this sump is definitely undersized, and even running a bypass on the pump that I have isn't going to do enough, because a 20-gallon sump is really only big enough to handle probably one of these 40-gallon tanks, maybe two of the 40-gallon tanks, but even that might be a little undersized. I guess the general rule of thumb is around 30% of your volume of your tank should be equal to the volume of your sump. So in that case, 20 gallons is nothing compared to four 40s. And you guys know that I do have the 300 stock tank. I do have the 150 stock tank. Both of those are way overkill and definitely wouldn't fit up here. But what I did do was I went out and got a 100-gallon stock tank, a Rubbermaid, and I've seen these used before. Scuba Steve actually uses one identical to this, and one of the suggestions that I kept seeing was to remove the 20-gallon sump, because that's way undersized and it's never going to work. Just the volume of the water that's kind of overflowing and in all of the piping is never going to allow for a 20-gallon sump to work. So instead, what I've done here, and the reason this looks like a step backwards, is I've removed my top manifold. I'm actually going to replace that with 1-inch lines, and I'm going to remove the 20-gallon sump as well and replace it with the 100-gallon stock tank over here. So obviously what that means is my 2-inch drain line here needs to be retrofitted a little bit. I need to take this T off and replace that with 2 slip connectors to repair that, so that'll just be a straight run. And then if we go over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, there's an elbow right over there, and I'm actually going to have to chop that one off, and I'm going to make that into a T, and instead I'm going to run the elbow over into that corner and then run the drain line out right here and then over and into this 100-gallon sump tank. Obviously everything in it right now was ripped out of my 20-gallon sump, and it's just a place to keep all of my wet stuff for right now. But that's what I'm going to do, and then the pump is going to sit on this side, and I'm going to run a 1-inch line instead of the 2-inch line, and I'll probably snake that up back along there and then up along the top as a return line for this system. So that being said, all of the parts are in these 3 bags. I have everything I need. I've just kind of run out of time because I am going on vacation here to Hawaii, and so I will be taking a little bit of a break from the videos, but rest assured, the second I get home, all of these parts are going to be assembled, and the fish room will be up and running. And a little bit of good news is I've secured 40 pairs of, actually 50 pairs of N-class endlers. It's 5 different color variations. and 40 of those pairs are actually coming straight from Adrian HD, who is kind of the premier source for endlers live bearers. So once I get these plumbed together and up and running, those will be shipped to me, and I'll have one color variation of endlers in each one of these 40-gallon tanks. Obviously I'll put those hang-on breeders back on top so that the females can give birth to the fry in those tanks, and I'll actually have plenty of space in this sump tank for my needs. You know, this 100-gallon is a little bit actually oversized for this size system, but hey, you know, after having an undersized sump, the only thing that I can think of to make me feel good is just oversizing it a little bit, and in that way I'll know that it will work 100% and I won't have to mess around with any of the plumbing ever again. I just know that it will work. So that's a little unfortunate that it's not going to fit underneath the stands because it's not quite as clean. It's not exactly what I had envisioned originally, but it's a lot better than, you know, drilling and buying 2 or potentially 3 20-gallon tanks to fit under these stands, and it's not worth rebuilding the stands in such a way to allow a larger tank to fit underneath, because honestly even a 55-gallon tank might be cutting it close in terms of the water volume for the sump. So the easiest thing to do is just to go with this 100-gallon, and that will basically solve all of my problems. So a little bit of work ahead of me, and as I said, there's going to be a little bit of a break between videos, but the good news is I'm going to bring a video camera. I'm actually going to bring a GoPro, so I'm going to try to get some underwater footage while I go, and I'll definitely share some of that afterwards. I might bring a dip net and see if I can catch some freshwater fish just for fun, probably catch and release, and you know, I'll definitely go scuba diving or snorkeling with the GoPro to get some underwater footage. So definitely look forward to that, but as I said, it'll be a little while before that stuff is uploaded. So in the meantime, so you don't miss me, go back and watch my most recent videos and make sure you comment on each one of them, and make sure you go watch my 1,000 subscriber contest video so that you can be entered to win some of my N-class fish that will be arriving shortly once these things have water in them, and the other great prizes that I have available in that contest. It is going to end May 15th, so that will be a few days after I get back. So there might only be a few more videos posted between now and then. So definitely make sure to check out all of my recent videos and comment on those in order to get as many entries as possible into that contest. But anyways, guys, that's what's going on here. Update Monday in the fish room. I know it's not done. I wish it was done. But after I make these few changes, I'm very confident that everything will be working and up and running, and I won't have any more problems to deal with. But as you guys know, it's a little bit of a learning process, and I just want to make sure that I do it right so that I don't run into any more problems down the road. So that's what's up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.